back with you again when you feel.
Okay. Right, so now I will look at managing the budget. It's important to verify the expenses that are put towards the budget, to monitor these expenses while planning is going on, and liaise with the donors and the clients who are actually paying for this. During the run-up to the event coordinator will have to obviously look at what the team is charging to the event, making sure it's actually relevant, and getting them all ticked off by the client. The purpose of this is to basically make sure it doesn't exceed the budget, make sure everything...
Absolutely, not spending more of the client's money than they've agreed.
Client and manager sign off. This basically means to get approval, the seal of approval from any managers that the event coordinator has and the client that they're working for. They will oversee settlements with things from department budgets to stationery orders. It's important to get the manager and client seal of approval. For example, if a very expensive piece of furniture was needed for an event and it was in New York, would have to get it shipped over, but would have to check with the client if it was okay to charge this to them. The success of the event, the success of the event coordinator's job responsibility would be important to get everything signed off that they've done. It ensures that everyone's on the same level. So.
Yeah, sure.
Actual delivery of the event. So co-managing staff roles. Sorry, that's meant to say people.
And people.
When delivering the event, the EC will have to manage their staff. Make sure that the event brief is again set on the day so everyone's clear. An example of this would be delegating team members who are on the front of house, making sure that they greet guests. They would oversee the smooth running of the actual event, making sure the client, the team, and all departments are happy. An example of this would be continually checking with security to make sure that the door's okay, that the capacity of the venue is okay, that all health and safety requirements are on track. Problem solving. If any problems do arise during the event coordinator will need to step in. If anything went wrong with digital, and digital was part of the client's brief, that they wanted a certain amount of hashtags used at the event, and they wanted people talking about them on Twitter. If something went wrong with digital and the Twitter failed, it would be the event coordinator's job to get an IT person in and sort it out, because it could affect what the whole point of the event actually is. Yeah.
And I'm sure you would have actually got that in place beforehand, that you'd have an IT person on site.
Would need to be on hand.
Yeah, absolutely. Always a good idea. Yeah.
Guests at the event coordinator would obviously just need to go around helping anyone if they need any help with information or inquiries. If there was a delegate requirement, this would be the job of the event coordinator. It would actually be a physical thing where if they would know where the wheelchair ramp is and someone in a wheelchair was coming, they would physically go get it and put it down by the steps. That's the kind of thing that should be done at the event. At the end of the event evaluation, it's very important to gain feedback from the actual event. It shows the success of what's been done. Normally the event coordinator would delegate team members to personally go try and find feedback if they have personal relations, especially with PR, if a lot of people have personal relationships with press, so giving them a quick email, hi, how did you find the event, to get positive feedback, or if anything did go wrong. Handing out questionnaires at the event could be a good idea.
Especially to the guests,
To the
perhaps,
guests,
so not so easy to contact afterwards.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also e-blasts are common, where you send out a whole big colourful kind of question or anything.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a good way to get feedback. To gain key performance indicators and strong and weak points of the event. That's what we would use. An interesting way of looking at feedback of an event is social media. People normally do voice their truthful opinion on Twitter.
Sometimes a wee bit too truthful, absolutely.
And things like hashtags on Twitter, you can easily find what people are talking about if it's a certain event. An example of this is Miley Cyrus. I'm sure you've heard of Miley Cyrus's performance at the MTV Video Music Awards, where there were over 300,000 tweets per minute about her infamous performance, and everyone hashtagged the official event name, which was the VMAs. It causes a huge hype around the event itself, and it also gives the event planners feedback on what they've actually done and what the PR is. Press coverage after an event. The event coordinator will make sure press releases are created and sent out by team members as quickly as possible. Press releases, basically a little information booklet of what happened, if any celebrities were there, any newsworthy stories, and then we'd send them to the press, and if they found it interesting, then they could publish it in their publication.
Yeah.
And that's
Good. Can I just ask one thing? Because there's just another way I would perhaps think of evaluating the event. Would you guys, would the Modus team who had put on the event perhaps sit down and kind of talk about what went really well, what wasn't perhaps quite so good? Would we do that, use that venue again? Would you have a kind of debrief?
Well, I didn't actually agree that, but we just recently did London Fashion Week, and we did a big show in the BFC tent in Somerset House, and we had a debrief at the start and then a debrief, and we discussed what went really well, did we get the right people in, if we didn't, and why, and if the venue was right.
Yeah, perfect, because that's also, I think, a very important thing to do for next time.
Yeah.
Great, thank you very much. And I love the graphics. I think you've made a gorgeous presentation, so you must put that up as evidence.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, George.